Busy Las Vegans with demanding lives who don't have time to go to a gym or yoga center and who need to get back to health are all talking about yoga for the soul. How Wendy Jaroslawski, a yoga master, comes to you, your home or place of business, to provide personalized yoga instruction and a great workout. And how Wendy makes yoga easier and more approachable for people who have passed their 40th, 50th, or 60th birthday. Tell us, Wendy, how did you get started with yoga?
Well, I originally started out in Minneapolis. I had a job in banking, had a boss that didn't believe I could do what I was capable of doing, and so between that pressure from him, trying to prove myself, I put a lot of stress on myself. Then I got into powerlifting. I decided bodybuilding wasn't for me, so I decided to go to the powerlifting route, and that's trying to do the 1 rep max, so you're trying to lift heavier and heavier, and it puts a lot of strain and stress on your body. Then, a few years ago, my husband and I went to Sedona on vacation. We loved the energy vortexes there. It's beautiful land, and our resort had yoga classes, so we decided, let's try one. Afterwards, we said, hey, this would be great for our joints. Of course, when you go back home, you forget about what you did on vacation because you're back in your normal life. And then a couple years later, we went to a health fair at Cashman Center and ran across the Don Yoga booth, talked to them, and said, hey, this sounds great. So that was the beginning of where I'm at now.
And it changed your life.
Yeah.
Now, I understand over the years you've gotten extensive training in yoga.
Yes, I have. I became a Don Master about a year ago, and that's learning a lot more about the principles of Don Yoga and how to deal with people, instruct them on all the other things besides just the exercise part. And then, of course, I add my experience as being a mature person and also, as you can see, a mature body into how I teach yoga, because I know I can't do things that I did when I was in my 20s. And, of course, like I said, I've done extensive training, and when I start to put a price tag on that, I would say it's equivalent of a couple years of private university study.
Holy smokes. What do you like best about helping people with yoga for the soul?
Well, one of them is, of course, seeing their improvement. I've seen situations where you get down on a floor exercise, you need help to get up. All of a sudden, a few months later, you don't need that help anymore. And then I know you're having a healthier, happier, more peaceful life. And I see the gain in your flexibility, your balance. Then also I see you increase your fitness level, begin to start losing weight. And I've seen, actually, myself included, but recovering from muscle injuries. Then working on the detoxification of the organs. I see so much benefit in you and everyone else. And I really love being able to bring yoga for the soul to you, into your office, your workplace, so that you can get together with a small group of your co-workers, so you've all got something to share. Because a lot of times you get that group benefit of things. And you just see people come together as a team. They actually tend to even work better in their daily work environment.
And you come to people's homes as well, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, that's great. Now you've started a business and kind of come out from retirement to start Yoga for the Soul.
Yes, I found this to be a big decision, but part of it is I wanted to share my passion for yoga. And I know there's so many people that really can benefit it, so maybe you're the type of person that really doesn't want to go into a gym because you feel uncomfortable, or you don't want to walk into a center, again, the uncomfortable factor. Well, that's where I come to you, bring you some benefit that way, that you get over that uncomfortableness and actually start to gain and see what you do. And I just really feel that the people of Las Vegas really need something like this, because not everyone, yourself included, don't want that gym environment.
Right, right. Any parting thoughts before we wrap up?
And that, well, yoga has changed my life for the better. And I know it can change yours too.
Thanks, Wendy.